What's up, everyone? This is my first time of going live on YouTube. I feel like YouTube has more. Um, I think YouTube has more audience to Twitch, based on trading. So I've been going live on Twitch for the past 1 week, and I think YouTube has more audience for trading. So that's why I will be from now henceforth I will be going live on YouTube instead of Twitch. Uh, the last time we talked, we discussed about this. We were here. I was like, I'm going to enter trade. I'm going to enter this trade. I'm going to enter this trade once this it's close above this. So I enter this trade here. Then I exit. I exit this trade here. I exit it here with all the altcoin that I bought. So this evening I just enter this trade after we close above this. Actually, I enter it early. I enter it here. So now it has not pulled back. If it's close below this white line, or preferably this yellow line, if it close below it, I'm going to close all my trades. So, but let us talk about Bitcoin. Let us talk about what is Bitcoin doing. Do we still have the chance of going to 100k? Do we still have that chance? Or if you've been following me, if you've been following my analysis, I for me there's nothing that cannot happen at this point, at this junction. There's really nothing that cannot happen. We just have to be careful, because right now the market is so complex. All I say is, why did I say it's so complex? We can do a correction. This whole move from 2021 can be a correction, which is we have an ABC, something like this. We have A, B, C, D, and E. This is possible, and we are still going below. What's it called? Below 15,000. This is possible. We are still on our way to 15,000. And why did I say it's possible? Because right now, what we just did is an ABC. And if we are actually doing an ABC, we've completed this whole move. We should be going down now. But the only way that we won't go below 15,000 is if we can really do a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So right now, we still have a 5 to complete for this wave to be completed. And now, once we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now we could correct, but we might not go below 16,000. So we still have a chance. I think this is our last shot to really go above 73,000. I think 73,000. Yes, 73,794. This is our last chance. If we can go below this, if we can go below 49,000, there is higher probability that we are already in a bear market. If we can go below this looks corrective. Don't get me wrong. This really looks corrective. It looks corrective. It looks corrective a lot. If you can see, it looks corrective. This whole move looks corrective, so we can be this can actually be a 4. It is very possible. With this whole move, I can say this is a 4, but market, nothing is 100%. So right now, what am I looking for? So I feel like we've already completed this correction, which is A, B, C in an A. Then we have this again. We have this O, A, B, C, which is another A, B, C here, and a C. So we've already completed this O wave. So that's my, and this is a 7-wave move. And like I said, a 7-wave move is always very correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This look corrective. This is a correction for Bitcoin. This is a correction, and we can just go up now to complete our 5. So I'm expecting a upward momentum for Bitcoin. That's what I'm expecting, but that doesn't mean that because I'm expecting, I won't be conscious. I will still be conscious of everything. I will still, let us go to the lower time frame. I will still be careful about all these things. From what is Bitcoin doing, I will still notice a lot of things about what Bitcoin is doing right now. So right now, what am I looking for? Let us say after we've completed this whole move and this is our 4, what am I looking for? I think what we are actually doing right now, it is bullish. It's kind of bullish, because now it seems like we are having a 1, 2, which 2. This can be 1, 2. Then we have our 3, 4, 5. Then since we are having another 1, 2, which is this, having another 1, 2. We just add a. We are going to just add just 1, 2. Now I'm thinking this is another 1, 2. I'm thinking this is going to go up. We have this major move to the upside. I believe that this is going to break up. But if any chance at all, if we close below this, I will be careful. I will be alert. But once we close this below this yellow line, 2 hours time frame, I will close all my trades, because that doesn't look bullish again. It doesn't our time frame. So we can have a 1, 2 again. We already had a 1, 2 here, 1, 2. Then if we close below this 1, 2 where we did here, this is not bullish. So I feel like this might be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we are having a mini 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to go up. That's what I'm feeling like. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So what we really have to do now is go above this blue line. Even though we are still bearish, we are still in a bearish phase. So I'm very careful about that. I know that we are still in a bearish phase. Once we are below this, we are still in a bearish phase. But we see like I said, I won't just go long because we are in a bearish. I won't just go bear. I won't just go. I won't just short because we are in a bearish phase, or go long because we are in a bullish phase. So I have to see the structure. The structure have to be there. Once the structure shows me that this might be a way forward ended here, then I'm looking for a way to enter this trade. Like I said the other time, I enter this trade here, then close it here once it goes below this. So now what am I doing again? I enter this trade here. If it close below this yellow EMA, I'm going to I'm going to actually close it. So that's what I'm looking at. And I think we might really be few hours away for from explosive move. It is very possible. So this is my, like I said, I I even entered here. I entered the trade there. I waited for it to close above this white line. So once it closed above it, that this was when I entered. You can see that it has already pulled back, but it doesn't really matter. We are really we are entering a trade that can possibly take us to above all time high. It doesn't really matter that if you enter it here or you enter it here or you enter it here. But the rule is that if it close below this yellow line on early time frame or 2 hours time frame, I'm going to close all my trades, because that's not the only trade I trade. I actually traded. I actually opened. That's not the only trade. That's not the only trade I opened. So that's my view about Bitcoin. I'm trying to share this link to Telegram. Let's see how it goes. Like I said, that this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm actually looking for, and this is what I'm looking for. Mm. But Nasdaq, see, Nasdaq is actually so bullish. I entered this trade. I entered it. You can see the same the same, what's it called, the same strategy. So we have a 1 2 here, 1 2. Then I entered there. Once it closed above this, I entered there. Then once it closed, once I see that okay, this might be one, I shift my stop loss for this first trade to here. Then now I'm waiting. When will I close? Once it close below this yellow line. If it doesn't close below this yellow line, I might not be trading. And if I'm bullish, I might wait for it to close below this white line. So that's what I'm looking for. That's for Nasdaq 100. That's what I'm looking for. So that's it about Nasdaq 100. I'm so sorry that I was actually posting the link on my WhatsApp and Telegram. About Let's go to other markets. Which market should we analyze again? I don't really know. Um, let's check out our reels. Oh, I didn't. This is just it. This is the um, what's it called? This one written about this. I didn't actually see this. I didn't see this trade, so that's just it. I missed the trade. This also, I missed this trade too, and that's it. Everybody loves pepper. What is pepper doing? This is it. So this trade, I have this trade. I entered here. Now it is here. So if it's close below this, if it's close below this yellow line, I'm going to uh close my trade manually for pepper. This is it. Even though my stop loss is here, that doesn't mean that I have to wait. That means my since it can't hold this yellow line, I'm going to close the trade manually. But now we are only doing that if it's close below it, not if it goes below it. There is a difference. If it closed below it, let us see this red one. It actually went below it, but that doesn't mean that we are going to close it since it's close above it. So that's just it. So that's what we are trying to do. Yes, Sonana too. Yes, Sonana. Actually, I have a trade on go too. So we are waiting for if if it goes below this yellow line and close below it, we are going to close the trade. That's what we are doing. Even though on commodity, I like to use this white EMA. I like to use it because I like to use it actually on commodity because commodity are less they are not too strong. They are a weak market, so they can retrace and they will still continue. But it just depends on the market. It actually depends on the market. If I'm feeling like okay, we still have a lot to go, so I might just wait for it to. But right now, with this whole move, I will say this is 1 2. This might be another ABC 1 2. I think I'm expecting it to maintain this yellow line. If it actually closes below this yellow line, I'm going to close my trade. That's what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm saying actually. This is my view about the market. Okay, Bitcoin. This Bitcoin. The reason why I really focus on Bitcoin is that in crypto market, they don't really act alone. They act on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin starts going down now, everything will start going down. That's just it. So Bitcoin is the king. So we just have to, if we can decode where Bitcoin is going, possibly we can actually decode where other markets are going. Most of the time, if Bitcoin close below this, I'm going to close my trade. And sometimes some altcoin they close below this, they close below the yellow line. If Bitcoin is still bullish, I'm going to wait for Bitcoin to close below it. That might be false signal. And sometimes if some altcoin they are they close below. Let me say I'm looking for a long position. I'm waiting for the market to go above this white line. I'm waiting for the market and altcoin. Let us say BNB goes above it. That doesn't mean that sometimes I wait for Bitcoin to do the same thing before I go long for everything, because it might be a false signal, because Bitcoin my Bitcoin has not done that, and that might be a false signal. So most of the time I wait for Bitcoin to actually do the whole, or if it close below this yellow line, then I might just close all my trade at once. I won't just wait for the altcoins, the other altcoin that I'm long. I won't wait for them to do that same thing. Even if it's still bullish, I won't wait for them, because that's it. Because that's how Bitcoin is. So I try to diversify. That's why I trade stocks too, like Facebook. I'm long on Facebook. You can see I've been long here, so I'm long on it, and it has been going pretty well. I'm long on Facebook. I'm long on gold. Gold. I'm long on Nasdaq 100. These are my theory trade outside crypto right now. Even though I will be looking for other trades, I'm looking for other trades. Let us look for other trades outside crypto. Let us check Nvidia. Let's check out Nvidia. Nvidia is actually bullish right now. I might have missed this trade. I should have entered here. That's one thing about trading. Sometimes you miss trades. Sometimes this is 1 2, this is another 1 2 3 4 5. So I can't just enter trade here. I have to wait for it to pull back. If it pull back, I'm going to go long. But if it doesn't pull back, I'm just going to